So glad to see you. We are with Greg Engert, beer director for the Neighborhood Restaurant Group, a James Beard Award nominee. The group includes where we are, Blue Jacket Brewery down by Nats Park. Also in Old Town, you have Vermilion and Columbia Firehouse. Greg, great as always to see you.
You too, bud.
What do we have on tap this week?
This week we have a new beer from Alewerks Brewing Company down in Williamsburg, Virginia. They are an amazing brewery that's been around for over a decade now. They started in 2006, and recently they've actually, in 2016, they started to enact a few changes on their main line, both of their flagship beers and their seasonals. They introduced a new year-round IPA called Superb, which is awesome. They introduced a new full-time lager, the first they'd ever made, called Weekend Lager, which is fantastic. And today we're drinking their new summer seasonal, which is called Berlinerweisse, which is, I have to admit, I've already tasted it. It's delicious. You know, Alewerks is known for IPAs. I mean, that's what they do well, but they make a fantastic wit beer, Alewerks White Ale, that we pour in the springtime, and then this is following up for the summer. Crisp, tart, refreshing, only 4% alcohol, so perfect for the summer months. And Berlinerweisse, so originating in northern Germany, in Berlin, as far back as like the 16th, 17th centuries. Low ABV. In those days, it was like 50% malted wheat. Now closer to 30%. So crisp and kind of grainy. Lactic fermentation for some tartness. Spectacular, refreshing summer beer.
And when you say tart, it's in no way sour. It's got a nice tang to it. So.
But it's also not like, it's not, you're not searching for it. Like, it's there, but it's crisp, it happens and it goes away. It's a very deliberately simple beer. There's no fruit in this, there's no spices, you know, it's just literally straightforward, clean, crisp, refreshing. Jeff Logan is the brewmaster at Alewerks, has been for a long time. He just moved into a partner role. He's doing much more like operations at the brewery as well. So very exciting. They rebranded, and they're kind of digging in to sell more beer, which is amazing.
And at 4%, as you like to say, crushable.
Crush it
in the
all
summer
day long.
heat.
Yeah. Fantastic.
These guys are really a great story so far. We started hearing from them a few years ago, and you were saying before we started, they're just
getting better and better. Yeah. It's funny because they've been around for a long time. I mean, 2006, there wasn't a lot of craft brewers in Virginia, and I think, you know, at first they made some classic styles, IPA, pale ale, porter, that were good. They were you know, like good beers, solid beers. But really kind of starting with Bitter Valentine, their double IPA that comes out around Valentine's Day every year. People started to really take notice. I certainly did. And then very unassumingly released a string of amazing beers. Lots of great barrel-aged beers, great strong ales. They're a classic Virginia brewer that I think is, even today, not quite as celebrated as they deserve to be.
Okay, so we can expect more from them.
Yes.
I don't want to take the spotlight off Alewerks. Any other up-and-coming Virginia brewers think we're going to hear more of?
So a lot of them come from Richmond. The Vale, amazing. They barely sell any beer outside of the brewery itself.
Okay.
Mostly just cans and on-site. Full disclosure, Church Key and NRG tends to be the only place they do send beer outside of Richmond, but they're close friends. They make great stuff. The Answer, which is an amazing little brew pub associated with Mekong in Richmond as well. Brandon Tolbert's the brewmaster there. He is amazing at what he does. Fantastic brewer of hop-forward beers, but also great fruited sours and imperial stouts. They're great and outstanding Vietnamese food at the brew pub as well. And then last, Triple Crossing makes dynamite IPAs out of Richmond, and they're starting to send more north to us.
Excellent. What would you pair this with?
I mean, this is kind of you can tell, this beer goes with everything, you name it, it's fantastic. Raw fish, seafood, so oysters to sushi, amazing. Anything fried. This is kind of, you know, Napoleon dubbed this when he encountered it in Berlin as the kind of champagne of beer. Truly champagne of beer, not the other one. So I think of it in champagne fashion. It's awesome with fried foods, whether that's hush puppies or fried chicken. Phenomenal. Really, really great with like eggs of all kinds, like eggs Benedict, spinach, asparagus, goat cheese, smoked salmon, the list goes on and on.
Yes, you can drink beer in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Or you can have eggs for dinner.
That's right.
Yeah, boy, with sushi, the wasabi
so
would
good.
be, yeah.
Oh yeah, it would clean it right out.
Greg, thank you as always.
Thank you.
Everyone, please always do drink responsibly and be sure to bring your thirst next time for another Beer of the Week.